Hey there, Charles Cherney here. So the fall market in Cambridge and Somerville, Massachusetts is second only to the spring market in terms of overall market activity. So when most people think of residential real estate here, they think of the spring market, and those months peak activity are March, April, and May, concluding with Memorial Day weekend. And thereafter follows the summer market of June, July, August. But I want to talk about in this video the fall market. And in Cambridge and Somerville, the fall market kicks off after Labor Day. So in 2022, Labor Day fell on September 5th. And just like clockwork, the week following Labor Day, new listings began to emerge on the market in both Cambridge and Somerville. And into that weekend following Labor Day and the next two weekends, you do see a spate of new listings. So the market springs back to life. The school year has begun. People are back from summer vacation. And those intending to buy a property in the current calendar year and close before the holidays are going to be out in force beginning after Labor Day. So the fall market is brisk like the weather in Cambridge and Somerville. And new listings emerge. More buyers are out looking. And it's really second only to the spring market in terms of overall market activity. You could say that the midpoint in the fall market is Columbus Day weekend. And as I make this video in early October, we are approaching the Columbus Day weekend, which is sort of the halftime or halfway mark, if you will, of the fall market. And that weekend, that holiday weekend, is sort of one moment in the fall market where overall activity slows down, perhaps because people have the extra day off, they're traveling or taking a break. And so there's not as many open houses, there's not as many new listings, there's not as many people out looking on Columbus Day weekend compared to the other weekends in the fall market. After Columbus Day, you are in the second half of the fall market, and it runs through mid-November. Certainly ending by Thanksgiving. So in 2022, Thanksgiving falls on November 24th. And by the time you get to Veterans Day, which is November 11th, you really are on sort of the last legs, if you will, of the fall market. As you move into the week beginning with Thanksgiving, which falls every year on a Thursday, it really is very quiet. So look, yes, does the market continue despite the overall shape I'm describing of the fall market each and every day of the year? Yes, it does. But there really is, and I'm speaking here from nearly 25 years of experience as an agent in these marketplaces, Cambridge and Somerville, this rhythm to the year and to the fall market. The fall is a good time to list. And, many people who do list for sale in the fall are aiming for a closing date to come by the end of the calendar year. And this is, in fact, what will happen with most fall listings that go under accepted offer in September and October. The closing will fall in November and December. What's nice for buyers in the fall market is that it's not quite as frenetic or heated, generally speaking, as the spring market. The spring market can be filled with so many people out looking, and open houses can be packed, and multiple offers on many properties can be the norm. Yes, there are instances of multiple offer activity in the fall market, and there can be busier open houses, but generally it's a step behind the spring market and not as crazy. And then as you get to the end of the fall market, it's really, in many instances, an opportunity for a buyer to bid without competition, to negotiate, perhaps because the seller is thinking, well, it's the end of the season, it's the end of the cycle, this is my time to sell. So it's not to suggest that there's massive discounts on offer, but it is possible that a buyer negotiating with a seller in the tail end of the fall market might have the upper hand, the leverage, the advantage, as the seller is looking at the prospect and possibility, if they don't sell in the fall market, of having to hold the property through the winter market that follows, which is, of course, the quietest market of the year. We're talking from about Thanksgiving into the new year. Depending on the weather, it might be that the winter market runs from mid-November into mid-December into mid-January, maybe even into mid-February, before then the spring market starts to warm up. So it's a good time to be out if you're in the market to buy in Cambridge or Somerville. My name is Charles Cherney, and I'm a top residential real estate agent here to help you buy the right home or sell for the best price. Reach out directly by text, telephone, or email if you have specific questions of any listings now for sale in the fall market, or if I can be of service to you as you seek to better understand the market, your home, and the community. Be in touch and take care.